What's good, y'all, and a happy Father's Day to everybody in the National Basketball Association. Bradley Beal is on his way to join Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton in Phoenix. Chris Paul is headed to the Washington Wizards. I really got to talk to the bosses. I don't like this trade at all, man. I don't like this trade at all. I'm like, you now have three, in my opinion, ball-dominant guys on Phoenix. Three guys that, to me, going to need the basketball, and Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal is younger than Chris Paul. He may be an overall better player than Chris Paul. But for the position that's needed, I don't think Phoenix really needed another scorer. They really needed someone that could really facilitate the offense, that could, just bring some leadership, some mental toughness to the game. And Chris Paul has that outside of this injury thing that he got. So I kind of understand Phoenix feeling like they have, reached their ceiling with the Chris Paul experiment. But Bradley Beal, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest, with this decision. He would have worked out best to me with my Lakers. Him, LeBron, AD, that will work for me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just apparently not going to happen. And Chris Paul is now joining the Washington Wizards. And you look at the journey of Chris Paul, the Clippers, the Rockets, now the Wizards, Russell Westbrook, John Wall, the Wizards, the Rockets, and the Clippers as well. So, I'm a little bit disappointed that Chris Paul is not going to be joining LeBron, towards the end of his career. I doubt if he make any real noise or win a championship, of course, in Washington. So this is going to be interesting when we talk about the end of Chris Paul's legacy. When we talk about the end of Chris Paul's legacy, it's an interesting conversation, because this might be the writing on the wall that he'll never get an opportunity again to even get close to winning a championship. So, a little bit disappointing that Chris might go out like that, going to DC. But Bradley Beal to Phoenix, do y'all like it? Y'all jacking it? I'm just like, I'm not making it seem like, it's a hard, like Bradley Beal can't play this game. He is nice. I just don't think what he brings to the table was needed in Phoenix. You know what I mean? You're going to have to convince me that he's going to become some type of lockdown defender next year, because scoring is not going to be a problem. You got KD and Devin Booker on any given night combined being able to give you 60, 70 points per night. And those guys aren't missing a beat. They haven't had a whole bunch of games to play with the gel and chemistry-wise. So, they made it to the playoffs this year. We'll see how it makes out next year with Bradley Beal. But again, man, who's going to control this offense? I know it's a lot of firepower, but who's going to control it? Who's going to construct it? Like, I don't know, man. Phoenix, they going all in, but this is iffy. I really got to talk to the bosses, man. But that's just my thoughts about Bradley Beal going to the Phoenix Suns, Chris Paul going to the Washington Wizards. I think it's definitely over for Chris as far as a possibility to win a ring, now that he's not going to link up with LeBron and AD in LA. And for Bradley Beal, this maximizes his chances in comparison to where he was just at. But I still see this as a recipe of disaster. The reality of it is, I still don't have Phoenix being the favorite coming out of the West next year. Not only because of the chemistry, they'll have a plenty of time to figure that out. But who's going to run this offense? Not who's the best player. Who's going to be that floor general? Chris Paul is one of those guys. Hate to see him go. This is Seven Mitchell, man. This is the Best of Seven Sports Talk. Once again, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there in the association. Y'all stay safe. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, y'all. Salute to the community and the association. I'm out. Peace.